up, guys? It's your boy Alex, and welcome back to the Brave Lionheart channel. More specifically, welcome back to some more reaction videos. And yes, today we're actually going back to an old request that has been asked for a long time. And I know I've been trying to get into new reactions and other stuff, but don't worry, I've got plenty of stuff coming for this week and plenty of stuff coming for next week when I can get to it and all that. So I've been dealing with other stuff lately and, you know, getting ready for the October season. Basically, I don't know if there's going to be anything horror related. Maybe again, continuing with my Let's Play of, you know, Resident Evil Village, which I'm still playing that game for a long reason, for some reason, trying to get videos of that out and stuff like that. But you know how that is. But anyway, since it is the month of October, well, almost the month of October. We're still in August, and then we got to go into September and all that, which will still be plenty of time for other stuff. Also for the spooky season mostly, but you know how that is. But since we're almost to the month of October, I figured we'd talk about something that has, you know, a lot of blood and guts and a lot of violence and stuff like that. You know, something totally outrageous because it's pretty much for the October season. And you know what, I'm just going to get with it. If you couldn't tell from the title of the video, yes, we are back to some more Fan War, Fatal Conflict! And this was also another request by the same guy who asked me to do the first Fan War video, which you guys loved my reaction to that so much, I figured we'd do another one. And this time, it's on two characters that I only know a little bit about one of them. Don't really know that much about the second one, but you know, when we watch these, we learn. We learn about the characters that much. So, for today's Fan War, we're taking a look at Ori versus Nakoruru. I actually hope I pronounced that name right, because I'm not even sure if I did. So, if you guys don't know about one of them, particularly a character named Ori, and if you couldn't look at the thumbnail for the video, or the thumbnail for the video I'm reacting to, Ori is a character from a game called Ori and the Blind Forest, I think it was called. Now, particularly, I have not played that game, but I have seen screenshot images and clips of the gameplay, and it's actually kind of cool looking. And it is a very cute looking game too, because, you know, come on, the main character is a little white alien monkey rabbit thing, and he just looks adorable. Just that. Now, again, I don't know anything about Nakoruru, but we'll learn from this video as we go along and react to it. So, without further ado, let's get into the fight, shall we? Oh, wow. I actually gotta admit, I do like this logo that they got going on. That is actually really nice. Although, if I could make a suggestion, if the person like who made this series is watching this video right now, if I could make a suggestion, what if you actually wrapped the barbed wire on the words or just on the logo? I don't know, I'm just saying, that actually could make it like 10 times cooler. But, you know, it's just a minor suggestion, so, you know, just don't listen to my suggestions, they're not the good. But anyway, let's get into the video. So, without further ado, let's take a look at Fan Wars Ori versus Nakoruru. Again, hopefully I pronounced that name right, and see who pulls out a victory in this. So, start the video in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. But again, you know, it's a pretty decent suggestion I got. You know, you can just wrap the barbed wire around the words, have a little blood on the barbed wire. Just saying, that's just my suggestion.
As the land many creatures call home fall into despair, and chaos and decay replaces peace and prosperity, hope can sometimes seem lost in these once green regions.
But in the
end,
nature always finds a way. And sometimes it falls onto nature's guardian.
Captain Planet.
Right. Like spirit guardian of Nabel.
Now why do I get the feeling I want to see Ori take on Captain Planet?
And the champion of nature. I'm one fish mob.
And I'm 3 crab mob. And it's our job to see who would win a fatal
Oh, she is from a fighting game. Oh, yeah, we're starting off with Ori's backstory.
Night in the land of Nibel, yet the mighty spirit tree stood, whose light allowed things to flourish throughout the land. But this would be a night no one would forget, for the wind that blew against the spirit tree's mighty branches swept one of its children away, far into the night. alone in the world with no one to care for them.
Yeah, I remember seeing from like the first bit of game footage from this. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, the hug.
Naru lived happily with each other,
Wait, Ori's a guy?
eating with each other.
I always thought like Ori was like a little girl alien thing.
But the spirit tree.
See what I mean? By watching these, you learn something new like every day.
And so one night they called out to Ori with the light that created him.
However, in their attempt to
He turned dark.
with Ori,
He's overcome with the darkness.
Who hurried Ori back to their cave. But while it failed to attract Ori, it grabbed the attention of another.
Caught the attention of a giant owl creature. Oh, she got little babies! By the way, does anyone ever remember that movie, Guardians, Owls of Ga'Hoole? No? That you're just like me, barely even remember that movie.
That brought life to all of Nibel, ended 3 that night.
Oh no, our
With only one
babies
day
died!
surviving, Kuro only knew one thing.
She
had
gonna get
a
revenge.
Child, and Nibel felt her wrath.
Oh! Yeah, you know when someone's eyes turn white, you know that it's bad. Snuffed out the light.
With the life-bringing light cut off from Nibel, the forest that once flourished became blind.
That is
Falling into
not
decay
good.
and ruin. The once plentiful food was disappearing. Naru struggled to provide for herself and her child. But even with help from Ori, she ultimately succumbed to starvation.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, he's laying on top of it. Oh my gosh, my heart.
Ori left the home he knew. As they grew weaker from starvation.
No, don't kill. Why are you killing him off?
They too would succumb as their mother did.
But it was not the end of Ori. In fact,
I've never
it was
literally
the
been so
beginning of a new
upset
era.
at like a game and just. So he got his powers from the spirit tree. That is awesome. You break the fourth wall there for a bit. Just when you get too much into the story, and then that pops up. You're like, oh, you're breaking the fourth wall. You're breaking reality.
All of Nibel.
Oh,
Ori
dang.
may be small, he does pack one hell of a punch. Most creatures fall to Ori in only a few.
All right. Okay.
The most grievous of injuries.
Getting some awesome, like, little spirit powers there.
Like some sort of super monkey.
He survived 2 falls from above the cloud layer unharmed, easily navigates the most complex of environments, and can break through large rocks with ease. Given the size and
game's
thickness of
lagging.
said rock wall,
Game is lagging.
This is a feat that would require 142 kilojoules of energy to pull off.
Don't even know how to pronounce that word.
Limitless stamina. Running, jumping, climbing, and swimming through
All right.
all sorts
Sorry,
of
I know.
environments. Never once tired
A little
for
stuffy
even a
here
second.
while I'm
I couldn't
recording
even
this.
go 5 minutes on the treadmill without breaking a sweat.
You're not alone there, buddy. I've had problems getting on a treadmill.
How does he keep up?
Well, it might stem from Ori being a spirit. As a spirit, Ori can collect the spirit energy from defeated foes or by destroying certain objects, which he uses to restore health and energy.
Dang.
Or even trade with other creatures.
Ori's wrecking everybody.
So you're saying Ori trades the souls of his victims with people like their cash at a dollar store? And here I was thinking Ori was just a pacifist wimp.
I wouldn't treat Ori that lightly. As he was born from the spirit tree, it's possible Ori's own power directly draws from the same light as all spirit trees do. Like Sarah, for example.
Oh, come on, it's just a tiny ball. What can this nabby-looking wannabe possibly...
Ooh.
Holy crap!
Oh, nice.
Despite his more peaceful ways,
Oh
Ori
gosh,
himself
giant
backs a lot of
spiders.
firepower.
That's something I
And
can't
a lot of
handle
abilities
in
to
real
use
life if that ever
his
happened.
skill.
Giant
He
spiders.
uses objects, projectiles, and enemies with bash.
Oh my gosh.
And moving quick.
Okay, I like the fact that we're saying that Ori has all these kind of like spiritual energy powers that he can use. But bash, stomp, and whatever that third thing is, oh my gosh. Those are just normal things like anyone can do. You can just bash someone in the head or stomp on someone. But I'm guessing that's like his normal like physical stuff that he can do before, and still can do before he had the spirit powers.
With light burst, he can throw a ball of condensed light to...
It looks like he used fire spirit energy too. Or throw nuclear fire bombs. Because that's what it looks like he's doing.
Receives. And that's not the only thing Ori comes packing with. Ori has plenty of tools to work with.
For this battle, we'll give Ori his original partner, Sane, the eyes of the spirit tree of Nibel. Sane typically follows Ori to act as a guide.
So it's just like a little buddy for him that follows him around. Oh, there's another one he had. Sayer or Seer. Not sure to pronounce that. You guys will probably let me know in the comment section of how to pronounce that.
Feather which fell from Kuro herself, which he uses to glide from high places, float on wind currents, or blow things away with a gust of wind.
It's no wonder why he was able to save all of Nibel.
Well, technically it was Kuro, Naru, who was revived by the light, holding her injured child that made her realize by acting on her rage.
Making her realize you done goofed.
And ultimately
had a little reference to, you know, I don't even remember what the reference is from. I apologize for not remembering it.
Nibel and her child, sacrificing herself in the process.
Well, so much for her.
The owl's heroic action,
Oh, they get to take care of her little baby.
Child
At least the baby survived.
So the day was not saved by the one who did all the work? Seriously? Well, at least their home was saved, so I'm guessing it was all sunshine and rainbows after that.
Until Ori and his new sister Ku accidentally flew to another land that was going.
So then there was a second game.
As Nibel was.
But then if it's a sequel, wouldn't it be like a different problem that happens?
Had to go on another journey.
Okay, no, it's just like the same thing, but happening in a different world.
His little sister. And to defeat a
oh my gosh! What? Whoa! Oh no!
Games are masterpieces, but damn, that is some pretty.
Well, that's not good.
But it wasn't all bad.
Ooh!
His new journey.
Oh, nice little animation there. Was he performing the Kamehameha wave right there for a second? I guess.
Spirit edge, a blade sharp enough to cut through bone, wood, and rock.
Or the Spirit Smash. A hulking hammer.
Dang, so now with the spirit energy, he can create weapons? Okay. I'm going to already say, Ori's going to pull out the win in this fight. I'm already calling it. He's going to pull out the win somehow.
Or release a quick blast of fire to ignite all caught in it.
But that's not all Ori gained in Nguyen. He has a whole lot of spirit shards that he uses to upgrade certain abilities he has. And while he can only hold up to 8 at a time, he can gladly swap.
That's also a problem in RPGs, where you can only carry a few, like, items, and all the other ones that you collected on your journey, just trash. Occasionally with RPGs you can switch out items, but that makes you weaker, I guess? I don't know how, but hey, it's game logic.
The Catalyst Shard replenishes energy when dealing melee damage. The Life Force Shard deals 10 to 30% bonus damage when Ori's life is halfway depleted, and the Wing Clip Shard deals bonus damage to flying enemies.
But despite being a very...
Oh, why is it still showing that? Ah! Get that giant spider off the screen!
Nearly all of Ori's special abilities consume spirit energy. If he runs out, he'll be unable to use them. And due to his... So
then also, technically, if he's using all this energy from the spirit tree, wouldn't that kill it though also?
More difficult than it looks, as he has once navigated an active volcano on the verge of erupting, defeated giant monsters on foot, outpaced an avalanche for some time, and has not only snuck around...
Yeah, hence the reason why he has so much, like, durability and speed.
Yep, while Ori may not seem like much, he's a proven fighter and survivor, ready to tackle any adventure life thrusts up.
That's just a cute little animation right there. That's just so adorable.
Destiny. You see, spirit trees, like all living things, have a finite lifespan and will die of old age, like what happened to Naiwen's spirit.
Wow.
So in order for life to continue, a spirit born from a spirit tree will need to embrace the dying tree's light and take their place. So in order to save Naiwen and Ku, Ori chose to fulfill his destiny and embraced the light.
Honestly, that must suck for Ori. Having to, like, become another spirit tree to basically just, you know, save everyone that you love and care about.
Succeeding the Spirit Willow, Ori now spends his day as the new spirit tree of Naiwen, his light bringing life and prosperity to the once doomed land, living with his family for as long as they lived.
Though his days of adventures may be over, there is one thing the lands of Nibel and Niwen will always remember.
All shall remember the night Ori sacrificed his old life so others could live.
And his leaf is still there, waiting for the next person to inherit the power. Oh, just wow. Now I actually do want to play both those games, both the first Ori game and the second game. I doubt they're going to be on PS4, but who knows? Maybe Xbox Game Pass will have them. But wow, I legit never, my heart has never, like, gone that crazy for a game like that. Like, those moments, and those were just cutscenes from the game. That had me going, like, legit almost crying. Like, almost to the levels of crying for that. Just, wow. But, dang. Now I'm actually kind of rooting for Ori to pull out the win in this fight. I mean, I don't know if he will, but who knows? And again, I'll talk about that once we actually get into the actual fight and start talking about it. But let's go and see the other character.
It was the year 1787. Japan was in the grip of a new war, with countless lives being lost.
Yes, the old feudal Japan wars with samurais.
You know, your typical pre-modern Japan story. Samurai battling each other.
What kind of armor is that?
From some great force of evil,
Oh my gosh.
as an unrivaled overlord.
Just
But up in
the
mountains,
back
far
slap.
away from the conflict, this was not the case. In the
Is she
village
from a
of
video game and an anime?
everything
This is like reminding me of the animation for Naruto.
This is where the sisters
Or, you know,
Nakoruru
Avatar.
and Rimuru lived. As their village was small and didn't have much, the two sisters spent
Right,
most
yeah, I
of
just
their
had to
time
fix my glasses
exploring
there
the
for a
wilderness
second.
that surrounded their village, quickly becoming attuned to nature itself.
So attuned to it, Nakoruru herself learned how to speak with the animals that lived there, which is why I now firmly believe she is the secret ancestor of Dr. Doolittle.
The logical thing
Really?
aside, both sisters spent their days enjoying their peaceful lives. Until one day, a hawk named Mama
Haha.
Nakoruru, holding her father's sword.
Okay.
And while it is vague, it's insinuated that her father died in the ensuing war, and Mama Haha is actually her father's spirit reincarnated.
Oh, that's actually some beautiful
No
animation.
longer wanting the war to go on.
Alright, so we got our own male versus female fight going on here. That's
A
awesome.
new life mission to bring peace all across the globe, while also
And that also brings up a point that I want to talk about. This is also something in, your typical, sword fight anime or sword play anime. I'm not sure what to call it. I'm not sure what the proper term for, like, sword fighting animes are. I'm just going to stick with sword fight anime. That your character, whether they are a skilled swordsman or not, or the fact that they're not that very good with a sword, they always end up being destined to be a great hero that ends up being the main character of every single anime that's about, like, sword fighting and stuff. And I feel like that's just an anime trope that is always there. You know, either you have to be an expert swordsman to be a hero, or you have to be someone who's completely a novice at, fighting with a sword, and yet you're automatically the main character of it. You guys will probably be, agreeing with me that that's a typical anime trope.
That is my kind
Oh, she also uses her fist. Oh, that elbow drop! Dang!
Just silence them
Oh, the game that she's in is bloody!
Like she's one to just happily run into
I'm trying to figure out what game is she from?
But if the situation never
Wait!
for it, she is
She's from Samurai Showdown?
She is strong enough
I have actually played that game! Like, wow, really? I was sitting here, like, thinking, what game is she from? And then it just says it right there. Wow! Oh, Earthquake, man. Yeah, I loved playing this game.
Just look at her go.
Dang, she can take a lot of bullets.
She is also fast enough to avoid and react to most projectiles and keep up with plenty of her world's fighters.
Yeah, there's that, like, Chrissy Knight character. And the main character that's in the game a lot.
Well, it shouldn't be that surprising she can move that fast. When it comes to finding her world's many...
That just blows my mind that she's from Samurai Showdown.
Using her speed to exploit enemy weaknesses and punishing them as seen fit.
But that's not all she's got. As previously mentioned, she can hear and sense the voice of
Mostly she talks to dogs and deer, but yeah, she can communicate with a lot of animals.
Use the power of nature to heal her wounds.
Oh, that lag.
Got the ultimate hippie powers. But why care about healing boo-boos when she can...
Ooh, that's a big cut. What? Okay. She can summon multiple colored firebirds.
From a game called Samurai Showdown, right? Where's the swords?
Right here. Her preferred sword...
Ah yes, her father's blade.
Also known as the Father Bull, it's a short katana sword designed...
It kind of reminds me of those, when they introduced the little mini sabers that come out of lightsabers.
Slice through flesh, bones, stone lanterns, and gold statues with ease. Given the size and thickness of said statues and comparing it to Nakoruru's size, this is a feat that would require at least 0.00018
wow.
TNT to pull off.
That's a lot of TNT.
Cloak, which she not only uses to beat opponents with, but also to reflect projectiles back to the ones who fired them. And if that's not enough, she also loves bringing her pets into battle. But for this fight, we'll specifically be looking at her most well-known pet, Mama Haha. In battle, she uses Mama Haha to swoop in on opponents, create tornadoes, and even carry Nakoruru for short flight.
Due to her coloring and overall body shape, Mama Haha is most likely either a red-tailed hawk or a red-shouldered hawk.
I mean, it kind of looks like that second one. I always thought it looked like an eagle or something.
Is usually around 196 pounds. Hawks, like Mama Haha, normally can't fly away with prey that outweighs them, which is usually 2 to 3 pounds. Now, in comparison, the Haas eagle, the largest bird of prey to ever exist, weighed around 33 pounds and could take down prey 10 to 15
Oh,
pounds
wow.
like the giant of their time, which weighed around 5
Yeah, and history was accurate with dinosaurs. Lots of dinosaurs came with feathers.
Math is correct. Mama Haha can lift 183 times more weight than a normal hawk could.
Damn. I'll never look at Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, that's a strong bird.
Not that she really needs Mama Haha to kick someone's tail feathers. She's got plenty of special moves up her near non-existent sleeves. She can dash at her enemy while cloaking her sword with energy, spin like a buzzsaw, or tag team with Mama Haha herself. Teamwork, swordsmanship, and fighting expertise, I can safely say these two are truly a force to be reckoned with.
But don't let that fool you. While she is skilled in the art of fighting and will kill if needed, Nakoruru is by nature, usually preferring not to fight.
So then Ori actually might have the advantage in this fight.
Naive and kind heart has been taken advantage of in the past, and she does rely on Mama Haha for some of her techniques.
And the freaking bird becomes her wings. I love how over the top Samurai Showdown is. That's why it's actually one of my favorite like arcade games to play.
And assisted in defeating the almighty Verse, a being created from eternal negative energy, whose mere manifestation caused anomalies throughout time itself.
However, her journeys for a better world would eventually reach its peak. You see, she did her job at protecting her village and nature so well, she was eventually approached by one of the Maidens of Light, divine spirits who protect the world throughout all of time and space.
Then there's also that trope,
Her a place of
that
peace.
someone who doesn't seem like they'll amount to anything are always destined for something.
Would take her place, fearing that it would be her younger sister that end up with
Oh.
such a dangerous job.
Guess she's
refused.
Katniss Evergreen.
Nakoruru accepted their offer.
I probably said that last name wrong. It's been a long time since I watched Hunger Games.
Maidens herself.
Well, I guess while it may have not been what Nakoruru wanted, at least she can
Face is
finally
just so
fulfill her
cute.
mission. Bring peace to the world and protect the nature she ever so loved. Unless you get in her way, so watch out.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm already gonna say that. I already called it that I think Ori is going to win this fight. Though again, both of them are pretty much equal in speed and durability. Well, I think with durability, Ori's got that down, and with Nakoruru and her sword skills, considering this battle probably will get bloody because I don't want to see her stab little Ori anywhere or anything like that. But then again, she's from a game that's like really bloody, so that could be the possibility. Maybe Ori will get injured and he'll have to use some kind of ultimate power to beat her. Though I know this fight is definitely going to be fast-paced, so that's something really, really interesting to see. So yeah, I'm going to stick with my guns and say that Ori is going to pull out a victory in this fight. Considering of my track record with Death Battle being bad in calling fights, I really don't even know who's going to win this. So I'm going to stick with my guns, and I'm going to go straight with Ori because, you know, he's fast, he can hit pretty hard, but then again, his energy will probably run out quickly, and we'll just see. Oh, yeah. Like a really nice sprite animation. Oh, he's just so cute. Stretching like a cat. Oh! Oh, dang! We get a tag team fight in this? Okay. We got Sade going against Mama Haha while Ori's taking on Nakoruru. Alright.
Fight.
Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay, that was a nice move. Yeah, we are getting a tag team fight. Oh, slicing him up bad, but no blood is coming out of him. Okay, maybe they like realized from their last video how bloody that was, so they're just. Wait, did they make that little mark on the ground? Dang, they're both pretty powerful when they're clashing. All right, jump into another area. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Oh, gosh! Dang! There you go, Ori! Oh, he's just wrecking her! Dang! Oh. Did he just absorb that bird into her? Dude! Yeah, she's all alone now in this 2-on-1 fight. I love the music though. This is some good music. Oh. Ooh. Oh, right in the gut. I'm sure she'll get back up from that. Is she though? Is she getting back up after that? Wait. Wait, that's it? That's it? Hold on. Hold on, I'm going back. Hold on 1 second. That can't be it. That can't be the fight. No, 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 no. Okay. So they do a little clash here. How did that kill her? Like, how did that literally kill her? I'm sorry, I'm confused. But hey, at least I called it right. Ori won the fight. somehow that little energy beam going through. Maybe they put a hole in her chest and that killed her.
Ori and Nakoruru seem roughly equal.
I'm sorry, I'm just literally confused. I don't know how that killed off Nakoruru. I don't understand that. But hey, a win is a win in their book, I guess.
While Ori's defeated far larger opponents that could destroy mountains, Nakoruru only fought on par with opponents who destroyed cities. And we don't even know if it was the whole city that was destroyed or just that general vicinity. Even then, most of the time, she's just fighting your average samurai. And while Nakoruru is able to keep on fighting even with the...
Yeah, that makes sense. She's taken like a lot more hits from other Samurai Showdown. I almost said Shaolin Showdown for some reason. She's taken more hits from other like Samurai Showdown characters more than Ori.
Ori was a lot faster when it came to navigating the terrain, using his impressive running speed and agility to great effect. While Nakoruru, who's never been shown to be quite as agile as Ori is, would struggle to keep up with him.
However, even with Ori's greater physical stats, Nakoruru still had the edge in experience, having had actual training in combat, and given how her fighting style specializes in punishing the mistakes of her opponents, it wouldn't be too difficult for her to find a weakness in the fighting style of the less experienced Ori and exploit it.
In more simple terms, think of this fight as like a battle between a bear and a hunter.
Are you going to be showing... I figured you'd show that scene from Revenant.
Experience and know-how to take the bear down. So what really mattered was the weapons and abilities both had, and Nakoruru just couldn't compete.
Some would let Ori navigate the terrain even better than he could already, or even...
Yeah, there was that. They did mention that he can gather energy from, like, all other enemies that he defeats. But, literally, he didn't even gather any energy from this fight. He had a lot of energy to take her out.
And while Nakoruru may be able to hold her own against someone like Ori, not only does she have far fewer special abilities, but most of them wouldn't really help her in this fight. While she could sense where Ori was due to him being a spirit, that does not guarantee she'd be able to keep up with him. And while she can travel through time, that's not an ability she, nor any other Maiden of Light, uses for fighting.
And even then, Ori's plentiful spirit shards could counter a lot of what Nakoruru could do. The Thorns Jar being exceptionally useful against a close-range fighter like Nakoruru. And let's face it, Sane is a far stronger...
Yeah, that freaking...
was.
His little buddy just absorbed Mama Haha into him. I didn't know he could do that. That bird is definitely dead.
Energy from the environment, has attacks that don't drain spirit energy, and how he has spirit shards that also somewhat make up for that flaw. It wasn't really a weakness Nakoruru could easily exploit.
Nakoruru may have been the more skilled and experienced of the two, but with his greater strength, durability, near-endless options for defense and offense, and his larger array of spirit shards and abilities, Ori just had what it took to win this battle.
I guess you could say Nakoruru just took this battle.
Again, don't know how that attack killed her, but...
The winner...
Hey, good job, Ori, and I called it right! Well, there you have it, guys. That was my reaction to Fan War Ori versus Nakoruru. Again, I don't really know how Ori pulled out the win with that little light beam going through her stomach or chest or whatever. But hey, at least I called it right, and that Ori won the whole thing. I don't know how that killed her, apparently. But hey, that still was something interesting, and he won the fight. So yeah, that's a win for pretty much everybody in this. Not else much to say. It definitely was a fun fight to watch. It was fast-paced. It was awesome. And hey, nice to learn more about some of the characters. I guess you could say now I know both the characters from their games. That just surprised me that she was from Samurai Showdown. And honestly, I don't think that's a character I ever played as. I mostly played as like the Prissy Knight character, the goblin with the Freddy Krueger claw, I think the main guy once, and the Hanzo guy. I think that's his name. Not really sure. But hey, anyways, thank you all for watching this. And hey, if you all want to suggest any other Fan War video you guys want me to take a look at, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will try my best to get to it. With that being said, Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be sure to click that notification bell to never miss a new video. With that being said, I will see all you awesome guys later. Bye-bye!